And missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Batting fifth,
Xander Bogaerts is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Xander Bogaerts becomes out number 2 this inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Lays off 1-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head.
Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one. Heading. To third for the 3-bagger.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit in the air for a sacrifice fly.
Bradley makes the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. Base. Is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a... The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Raleigh Fingers, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now. Number 11 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Murphy is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Chris Sale worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
They left 3 men on base.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. We expect a good battle out of this conquest matchup between the Naturals and the White Sox. Frankfurt will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Anderson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second. Third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Will Clark.
Standing in now, Will Clark, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the two-hitter and the three-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Garcia. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out.
Batting fifth. Center fielder.
Settling in now, Ben Revere. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. An inning in the books. No score on the show. So coming to the plate, Dale Murphy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Dale Murphy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 48 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy. And years later, we know why.
Jackie Robinson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Batting 8th, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Alex Reyes.
Carlos Beltran will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Carlos Beltran.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So just the one hit in the inning. Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Herrera.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And Robinson will throw him out. One gone. So striding forward now, number 30. He'll take his first hacks here. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Robinson is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Striding in, number 48. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. Raleigh Fingers, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. Frankfurt is on top here, 1-0.
Leading off with the Natural.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hayward.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wade Boggs. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Hayward is on his way home, and a relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Will Clark.
Digging in to try it again, Will Clark. He reached on a single in his first try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Ready for another chance? Alcides Escobar flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. To short, hit hard. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
And leading off for the White Sox, left fielder.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 0-2 delivery. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Kevin Smith will be next.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Bounce to first. And he will dive headlong for the base, but he makes the play for route number 2. Tyler Saladino will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Fingers pauses. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Revere is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. Carson Fulmer worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Naturals and the Twins. Frankfurt attempts to add another stronghold. Next, Jason Hayward stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and Hayward has a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Will Clark.
Standing in now, Will Clark, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Byron Buxton is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Eddie Rosario started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit pretty well out to deep left field, and that's off the left field wall. In there, a base hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Brian.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Feller pauses. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 out with the man at first. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. On to the second. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Now a hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk.
Number 2, Ben Revere.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch, as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved out into the on-deck circle now. Revere rides off for second. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Revere rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and he is in there.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Bob Feller.
So digging in now, Bob Feller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Luis Gonzalez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Max Kepler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Raleigh Fingers, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Revere is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Naturals are out in front here, 3-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton racing back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Hayward takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
A changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. One and one. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter,
Riding in once again,
Alcides
Alcides Escobar. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Miguel Cabrera will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Ben Revere trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Carlos Beltran will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kepler racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer. Strike for Miguel Cabrera will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does, and there's your first out. Number 8 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-0 the final shutout score today. Ervin Santana permitted 6 earned runs to come across. Now from the home of the 2014 All-Star Game, a look at Target Field in Minneapolis. We expect a good battle out of this conquest matchup between the Naturals and the Twins. Frankfurt will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Wade Boggs comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Will Clark.
In now, Will Clark. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the two-hitter and the three-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Here's Carlos Beltran. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting set. The left fielder, number 10.
Now batting, Dante Bichette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. high in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins. Center
in there, no balls and a strike.
Buxton.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. Three, you can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Eddie Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Miguel Sano.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. Frankfurt. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Standing in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit to third. Sano scoops it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
Digging in, Kelvin Herrera. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
You froze him on the fastball there. Brian Dozier is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Max Kepler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
So we got him swinging. Max Kepler goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Joe Mauer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Raleigh Fingers, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show.
Jason Hayward.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
The first baseman, number 22.
Striding in once again, Will Clark. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Rosario racing back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Mauer is there, and they go down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. This is on the ground over to first. And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does, and there's your first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth.
Number 8 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch.
On to first, and that's your ball game. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Kyle Gibson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Should be a good conquest matchup today between the Naturals and the Twins. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Batting second.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Rosario. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Line drive to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Dante Bichette.
Fielder number 10, Dante Bichette.
Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Jackie Robinson.
Now batting, Jackie Robinson. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will need to be corralled out near the 367 sign now. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. On the ground to third. Sano is there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground to third. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Batting second, left
Digging
fielder,
in, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Robinson onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down. But a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Miguel Sano becomes out number 2 this inning. Brian Dozier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Now to the plate, Fergie Jenkins. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Fergie Jenkins.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Hayward. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch, as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved out into the on-deck circle now. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Tyler Duffy is going to have his work cut out for him here. Two runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well, as they open it up to 6-0 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Clark. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Riding in once again, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Luis Gonzalez will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. But base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. So here's Joe Mauer.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Nobody out, runner on first. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 delivery. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field.
Left fielder, Dante Bichette.
Into the windup and the pitch. Dante Bichette is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kepler going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Polanco has it. No problem here. 1 away. Checking in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Lined hard toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Pitcher number 31.
Ready for
Fergie
another chance?
Jenkins.
Fergie Jenkins. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kepler is there, and that's the third out. So it's 1 run on. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Number 8 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Minnesota, center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Ripken takes it in. On to first, and that's your ball game. A 7-0 shutout final today. Jose Barrios struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, number 11.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out. Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Josh Donaldson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
He froze him on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Justin Smoak is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Will Clark swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A runner at second, nobody out. Scorched to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Beltran. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out and a runner on third. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Now the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. Flips it underhand. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke is there for it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hernandez going back on it, and it's gone into the arcade section. Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pierce is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning now from San Francisco. The Naturals lead this one 4-0.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
Into the windup and the pitch. Russell Martin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 home to Martin. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Clark ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Digging in now, Darwin Barney. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit on the ground toward the left. Ripken is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Stepping in now, Felix Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay out that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Third baseman, Wade.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wade Boggs. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Into the box, Will Clark, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll... Back with you from San Francisco and the home of the Giants, AT&T Park. Glad to have you with us in the early goings of this one. Ryan Goins is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ryan Goins becomes the first out of the inning. Marcus Stroman is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out. So we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Beltran. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Beltran.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierce on the move. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cal Ripken 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So stepping in, Luis Gonzalez looking to follow up. The RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
The batter, second baseman.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. He's set. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Your attention, please.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Tom Kohler is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Hernandez on the move. Up into the arcade and out of here.
Now batting.
In now,
Pitcher.
Felix Hernandez.
Felix Hernandez.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Standing in now, Will Clark, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. Barney for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Here's Justin Smoak now. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
A lean, and he makes the catch. Oh, he snatched that right out of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Steve Pearce comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side. Digging in once again, Cal Ripken. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Right fielder
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Goins with the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Dante Bichette. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. This is line to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Bichette is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and he'll get in there safely. And the second run will score as well. The tag, and he is out at third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way out in front. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So striding in, Darwin Barney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darwin Barney.
And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Into the box, Ryan Goins. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Kendrys Morales will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check just about. Matt Dermody gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Popped up. Donaldson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Line toward right center. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Well, he's had a heck of a day right there. That base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for Toronto, center fielder number 11.
Kevin Pillar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Josh Donaldson.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Called strike 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Beltran.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Cal Ripken. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pillar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. On to first, a double play.
Right fielder number 20.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Gonzalez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hard hit ball to second. There is Goins. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Justin Smoke will be the one that leads things off when we return. We're through 6 full. The Naturals are out in front here. Ready once again, Justin Smoke. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Kelvin Herrera comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Boggs into shallow left. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A high fastball is in there. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
He's falling behind.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down without a whimper here. Ready for another shot now. Dante Bichette. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Into the box now, Kelvin Herrera. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now a flare out toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular. Digging in and looking for more, Darwin Barney. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Ryan Goins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this is taken in for the second out. Jose Bautista will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Jose.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Naturals are out in front, 12-0. Dominic Leone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Will Clark is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That's center fielder number 15.
Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap at the wall, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Standing in, Cal Ripken. He was a double play victim last time around. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now in the box, Luis Gonzalez. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pierce racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And to score, the runner from second. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive to center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pilar. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the 1-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big breakaway, and it froze.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kevin Pilar becomes the first out of the inning. Now the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 14-0 is the final in this one. Marcus Stroman was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 11.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. 1-1. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Got him. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Standing in, Will Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Beltran. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Goins. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. We've digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Boggs will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And this shortstop has got a cannon. He's got one of the best arms you're going to see. Shortstop position is tricky. You go deep in that hole between second and third, and if you can make that throw across the diamond, you got one of the best arms ever, and he is in that category.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Boggs. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth.
Now in the box, Russell
55.
Martin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses, ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out in front here is Martin as this one winds up finding the seats in left. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Striding into the box, Cal Ripken. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cal Ripken.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Dante Bichette.
Standing in, Dante Bichette. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Darwin Barney. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan Goins is out number 2 here in the third inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Ripken is there, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And a relay home. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play, you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
0-1, here's the pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wade Boggs. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another chance? Will Clark. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is low, ball 1. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s. Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Lays off 2-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Carlos Beltran.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
That misses 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. At the plate, Cal Ripken comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pierce ranging back. Gone!
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Robinson. He singled his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is... Here's Justin Smoak now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. Finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Justin Smoak goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his... defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Russell Martin now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game.
Leading off with a natural.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
He's set. Here it comes. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Now batting, first baseman, Will.
Digging in once again, Will Clark. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, shortstop.
Darwin Barney is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ryan Goins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Jay Happ is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike and getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to. Began the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Lifted in the air to center. Pilar is there to put this one away as they get Beltran on just 1 pitch. Cal Ripken will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, he was out early working on that swing and batting practice, just taking it right back at the pitcher, right off the L screen. You eliminate that screen. It's just taking it from the practice field to the game. Nice job.
Ready for another shot now. Dante Bichette. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Barney is there for it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is fouled at the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter, and he got the call.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Teoscar Hernandez is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoak. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no run. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dominic Leone.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hernandez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The pitcher, number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Striding into the box, Kelvin Herrera. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Little dribbler back at him. Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box score, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Will Clark, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped up, calling for it, Barney, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Frankfurt is out in front here, 2-0. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 2 here to
Leading off
start
for the
the
Blue
afternoon.
Jays, left fielder, Steve Pearce.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in once again, Russell Martin, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. The 0-1 home to Martin.
Nope.
Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2, here it comes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Ready once again, Darwin Barney, who struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Takes a knee-high fastball. Raleigh Fingers enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Fouled back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Robinson. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see. Settling in now, Carlos Beltran. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
In now, Cal Ripken. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On to Smoke, gets a double play.
Luis Gonzalez.
He's set, and the pitch. Luis Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Into the box now, Dante Bichette. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back to back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Jackie Robinson is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
1-2.
2 strikes.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 8 full. Frankfurt leads it 2-0.
Second baseman
Ryan Goins is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So he sets him down swinging. Ryan Goins becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Kendrys Morales will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. One out, nobody on. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
That was a good pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
So no big surprise in this one. The higher division team comes in here and takes care of business. Nice job by them.
A 2-0 finish today. Jay Happ. Just west of downtown Miami, it's a rainy Florida night, and the roof striding into the box, Dominic Ogden, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, this is almost like a home game. I mean, it's a very short trip. They travel well. The fan base travels with them. They love being on the road in this situation.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matthew Foster, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drilled on the ground to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher
digging in for his second at-bat, Dominic Ogden. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Ready for another shot now, Dominic Ogden. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Dominic Ogden. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Lined hard down the line and right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still is able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now another 1-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
Digging in once again, George Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Middle. Ogden is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And tonight's final, 7-3. Johnny Torres earns his first win of the season. Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are digging in. Johnny Kessler. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And the slider stayed low, apparently. So stepping in, Dominic Ogden. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball is put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's the 0-1. Ball one. Runners on first with one down. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Robert Finn.
Now batting, third baseman.
You down now.
Robert Finn.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. To short. Backhanded. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Ready for another chance?
Now
Dominic Ogden. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dominic Ogden.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Mesa sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Dominic Ogden. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ogden.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. In to score, the runner from second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mesa over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Dominic Ogden. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Brenner is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Ready once again, George Alonso. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5 across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. They might still feel like they...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. 10-4, the final in this game. New York get the win after banging out 60. It's another hot and muggy day in Miami, and the roof is coming to the plate now. Dominic Ogden. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. High in the air out to center field. Mesa moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Dominic Ogden. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ogden
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Miami down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Dominic Ogden. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Dominic
anyway, kid.
Ogden.
Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Come on.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Edmund Cardenas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2-run score. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs. Into the box now, Dominic Ogden.
For the Marlins, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Goodell's on his horse. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, and you wonder if that stays in the park, do they send him home there? Well, it's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dominic Ogden. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Now at the plate, Casey Mesa. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Mesa.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Middle scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Dominic Ogden.
Shortstop, Dominic Ogden.
Let's go right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Novoa is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. Now to the plate, Casey Mesa. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Mesa.
Way, but it swung on and grounded to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Digging in, Dominic Ogden.
Shortstop, Dominic Ogden.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Yeah, let her rip, let her rip.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. Here's another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Finn gloves it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings. Stepping up now, Juan Novoa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Juan Novoa.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground is short. Scoop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Kessler.
For the Mets. Third baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2. To short, hit hard. Ogden comes. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. Standing in, Joel Ortiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joel Ortiz.
On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends. In now, Dominic Ogden.
The shortstop, Dominic Ogden.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Here's Randall Grichuk, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Novoa. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Juan Novoa. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Something has to give here. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top.
And it had an impact